So actually I do this in English. I wasn't sure if I do it in English or I do it in German, this video, but I think except one of my Facebook friends who is German, who don't speak English, everybody else speaks a little English. And since most of my subscribers seem to be at least have English as their first language, I do more videos in English again now. So the situation didn't evolve since the last English video, so I'm still not sure what comes next for me. And I'm now cleaning out the house, the cabin, and keep since days and days. I bring down stuff to the old car I have down there where I can store them dry, so that in the end there will be only left some toolboxes and some tools, and then I've got those rubbish bins I bought. I never understand why now everything is the wrong way around on the screen. And but those are, they are quite heavy, so maybe I use them. I bring them down when I have a tractor coming up to take the heavy stuff. So still need to get this one down, and the most difficult is my fireplace. It's very heavy. It's how you call it in English? Font. I don't know. So I did pack another backpack with there is some kitchen stuff in it, and I'm using the funny camera stick again. So I have only one hand free to take something else. And I cleaned up my outside fireplace, because it is gonna go down too. Now I need my keys. The dogs are up for it too, to go and run. Got everything, yeah. And also since I'm still here, I still need some wood. So this is gonna be a mission for today too. But first I want to make another voyage down and rearrange everything down in the Veni thing a bit to have more space. So that's it. So I don't lock the door with the key because I'm scary of burglars, but the door doesn't shut proper anymore. So I say I take the heavier stuff first, which is the barbecue. So I just use this also during the times when I was living in or out of a car. I always can make a fire without leaving any traces. How I grab this best? This. So yesterday was loads of rain. I couldn't do much, but today it's sunny again, and so it's now early afternoon, or just past lunchtime, I think, and so I keep carrying down stuff today for the most of the day, and hopefully after the forest will dry a bit out, and so I don't have to cut wood in the mud. I hate I hate doing it when it's all wet. And yes, so I do another video. Don't think this time it will be short enough to upload it over WhatsApp, but after the telephone can just stay on the shelf where the modem is, and while I am doing the wood, this video can upload. There's a butterfly. Yeah, it's really getting spring now. I still have loads of things to do to clean up here, and we'll use all the next days to come for this. And also I still have to abort the doggy question, because as I said in earlier videos, if this gonna be leaving with a backpack and going back on tour, I'm not up for taking them. It's better for them if I don't take them. Better for me too. But still, I mean, many times in the past when I was looking for a place and I didn't found one, and then in the last minute I just found the right place. And I try the best that I can to keep the date or keep my departure around the 21st of March. It's just a given date maybe, but I need a deadline, otherwise it's no good for my motivation. So there were a few places on the horizon or something, but nothing good for me. So the only thing I'm a bit worried about is not even the letting go of all my junk, but how it gonna be now with COVID and crossing borders and traveling around and things. And I know of a few people who live out of their backpack, and they are hassled by the police all the time now with this COVID restrictions in France in place, or even in other places. So I'm a bit worried about this. And also I'm not sure, do I take an instrument again, and if so, which? But the point is, I mean, I could still probably pretend for a few months to be still here and still have this address, even if I don't. But I don't want to. And oh no, they found something to kill. No! Oh, now we have a handicapped lizard in the forest. What you've done to him. And yeah, so there is the question of making enough money if it's the road again. They have to think about this. And but I try not to. And 9 minutes. Ah, it's fucking heavy, this thing. Also, I try now today, I threw away so many things, like old cable work and loads of stuff I found in the bins. And I thought always, oh, maybe one day it's gonna help me with something I maybe needed, and then the cable box got fuller and fuller, and I never really used any of the gear. So tomorrow I start taking down the solar panels on the roof, and then I just keep up one little panel just for the last few days or weeks to recharge my phone and everything. And one day I will have a proper action cam with a proper microphone and all the nice gear with it. Because like now again, the old telephone in the camera stick doesn't hold very good. And well, it does the job, but it's not the best gear I have. Then there is still a question also for the road. If I do it with the backpack again, I thought about, I found this foldable solar panels. It's not a battery, it's just some panels with an integrated regulator for backpacking, but the problem is it's very heavy. But it's not this heavy, but with all the basic gear I have already in the backpack, the cooking stuff, the tent, the sleeping bag, some clothes, I have to watch for every gram. Not that I have not done it before and lived like this. But then there is another thing for me when I think about it. What I take in consideration is all or most of the tools and the gears I have, or well, they are adapted for living outside in the mountains in the cabin. Everywhere else they don't serve much purpose. So yeah. So if I leave without a new place in the future, I just give it all away. Then I just call. We have here a little charity shop not so far, and then they can come with a truck, with a lorry, and take it all away. It's a bit sad because I had this old gear, or I collected loads of gear for a purpose, but now there seems to be no more purpose. And just moving to another place and then start again, and then in 4 or 5 years, like here, they come with some fishy reasoning and say I have to go again. So the question is, why not just stay on the road? I know where I could take money from to buy a place, and I don't know even if I want this for some, well, let's call it philosophically questions. If I watch these videos like the prepper videos and people like living in cabin videos, where the hell they get all the money from to yeah, they say, oh, we are autonomous, we are off grid, but they all have the nice tools, they all have the good gear, They have big four-wheel drives and all those things. And yeah, then it's easy. If you have all the gear, or you have some rich parents who send you money regularly, or you have a tip-top education and diplomas and everything, and you can make the money. But for someone like me, uh, this all seems far away. And even the people who live more closely to the civilization, and therefore can get easier jobs, or who are up to working for the slavers in the towns. Yeah, maybe. But even then, even those people, they have double as much money as me, and they don't own their place. And yet I'm looking for so little. I'm actually looking for something most people don't want. So I read those advertisements people do up, who look for a place. They all need town water, electricity, and all the comfort. And I just need a well for water, and the rest I take care of myself. So that's how it looks. I will stop the video now, as I've seen it gets long again, and just really only done the video out of boredom. So now I see if I can rearrange things here. Maybe put some more stuff in the front. Uh, there is definitely some space in there. And maybe I even get all my gear in here. I mean, I still a bit worried for the clothes and the blankets and stuff because of mice. And I know there are mice in. I find the droppings, and here and there they eat a little plastic or something. Uh, so I see the traces. And now I'm gonna push the stop button. So yeah, I call out again to all who may know or have a piece of land in the Pyrenees around 1000 to 1600 meters with a little well, and some flat spaces for a garden, and enough wood around to pass a winter on high altitude. And I can't propose any money to rent anything. I can propose a work exchange if it's reasonable. And not that I'm lazy, but living like I live takes up a lot of time. So it doesn't works fine with a, don't know, 20, 30 days, the month, 8-hour job or something. This doesn't work. And yeah, I don't like neighbors. I don't want any neighbors. I want to live alone. And I don't want any neighbors like 100 meter further. So I really don't want any neighbors. And I realize it will be very difficult to find a place, the ideal place for me in this short amount of time, especially. But I try anyway. So if you know a place, please leave a comment below. And to all my Facebook friends who may or may not see this, I am banned from Facebook for 30 days. So for the next 27 days still, you have to do without me. And after, I don't know, because I will have left here before my Facebook ban is over. And so, yeah, I will mainly use YouTube for communication with the outside world now for some time. Okay, stay healthy and don't get killed by any predators. Have a nice day.